Okay, so here we go. We're going to head to Val Royeaux to find out what is going on with Blackwall and the execution of this Mornay person. Over here. Let's just go right here. Let's take... Whoa. Varric. What is going on with you, man? Let's take Cassandra. Oh my gosh, look at Blackwall's card. He has ventured off and he has gone off. Let's take Varric and let's take Dorian. Ever since we talked about what happened in the past with that dog, I mean, that's when he left. And it was kind of like, why was he talking about that now? What is going on with Blackwall? Why would he be interested in this execution? Does he know this person who's being executed? Alright, we're here. What is going on? I don't see Blackwall at the moment. Wow, there's a lot of people here for this.
For your crimes against the Empire of Orlais. For the murders of General Vincent Callier, Lady Laurette Callier, their 4 children, and their retainers.
Oh gosh.
You are sentenced to be hanged from the neck until dead.
He killed 4 children?
Do you have anything to say in your defense?
I guess he has nothing to say.
Well, this is grim.
Proceed.
Oh boy.
Stop!
Blackwall? What are you doing?
Grey Warden.
This man is innocent of the crimes laid before him.
He is?
Orders were given, and he followed them like any good soldier. He should not die for that mistake.
Then find me the man who gave the order.
Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Blackwall! No, I am not Blackwall. I never was Blackwall.
What?
Warden Blackwall is dead, and has been for years.
Huh?
I assumed his name to hide like a coward from who I really am.
Whoa!
You, after all this time.
It's over. I'm done hiding. I gave the order. The crime is mine. I am Tom Rainier.
Whoa! That's why he was interested in that report. He's been lying to us this whole time. He was never a Grey Warden. He was merely pretending to be one.
You have, of course, notified the stakeholders.
They are expecting your
Bailiff?
Can you believe it? Tom Rainier himself.
Oh, ish.
What do you know of him?
From Mike offers
You
the
must
pass.
know something about Rainier.
I know what everyone knows. He'll hang for the massacre of a noble and his family.
Where is this Rainier?
Where did they take the prisoner?
In the jail of the marketplace. If you've goodbyes to say them now.
Okay.
It's a damn mess, but believe you me, it'll be sorted out quick. Lots of people can't wait to see that man swing.
Okay.
Guess not.
Huh. What is with this dwarf here? I guess you can't talk to her. That was kind of odd. Alright, let's go speak to this Tom Rainier. Now, we now know his real name.
Grand Elf of the Inquisition.
And this is why I did not bring him with me to Adamant. Oh, I actually forgot to put this point. I've had this point this whole time and I haven't put it in anything. Let's put it into that. There we go. Okay, there we go.
Those who oppose thee shall know the wrath of heaven.
Please calm yourself.
City guard.
Welcome.
Here we go. Let's go talk to him about this. See what he has to say. Since he apparently is now telling the truth. Okay. Let's see. Excuse me. I'm merely visiting the prisoner. It is visiting hours, so... There he is. Hello, Tom. Nothing to say?
I didn't take Blackwall's life. I traded his death. He wanted me for the Wardens, but there was an ambush. Darkspawn. He was killed.
Oh.
I took his name to stop the world from losing a good man.
I see.
But a good man, the man he was, wouldn't have let another die in his place.
So he was recruited to become a Grey Warden. He just never went through the, the joining. Because the real Blackwall died before that. Huh. I could either be like, you lied to me this whole time? Did you really kill those people? Or what you did was brave? Huh. You've been lying to me this whole time, man.
I called you a friend. I trusted you. You lied.
You thought I was Blackwall. I didn't want to tell you otherwise. As Blackwall, I was something. I had a purpose. I could make amends. Why are you here?
Honestly, I want to help.
I needed you to know you aren't alone in this.
Don't you understand? I gave the order to kill Lord Callier, his entourage, and I lied to my men about what they were doing. When it came to light, I ran. Those men, my men, paid for my treason, while I was pretending to be a better man.
Wow. When you put it that way.
Is what I am. A murderer, a traitor, a monster.
Huh. No, you're more than that. Our talks showed me that.
I know you're more than what you say. Have some faith in yourself.
Yes.
So who was the real Blackwall?
I need to know about Blackwall. The real Blackwall.
We met in a tavern when I was on the run. I was nothing, a waste of life. But he wanted to recruit me. We headed to Valshavan for the joining. But Blackwall insisted on making a stop along the way. An old ruin from one of the previous blights. He said it led to the deep roads. I was to go down alone, find a darkspawn, and fill a vial with its blood.
Aha, I remember. Duncan had me do the same thing in the first game.
Ambushed by more of the creatures. He took a blow for me. He shouldn't have died. It should have been me.
Huh. He sounds like a hero.
It was a heroic act, stepping between you and a darkspawn.
I wasn't worthy. He would have wanted me to carry on to Valshavan, I'm certain. But without Blackwall, there's no proof that I've been recruited. That I didn't kill him. I couldn't go to the Wardens. But I couldn't just walk away. So, Rainier died. Blackwall lived.
So then who is Tom Rainier?
Who were you before this mess?
I was a captain in the Orlesian army. Well regarded, respected,
Huh.
but it wasn't enough. One mistake. One mistake and everything I worked for fell apart.
Tell me about your crime.
I need to know the details of what you did. Who you killed. Why?
I betrayed the Empire and assassinated a general, all for gold. The man was General Vincent Callier. My employer was a Chevalier, Robert Chapuis.
Huh.
Sir Robert believed that Grand Duke Gaspard was the rightful ruler of Orlais and would eventually take the throne. He thought that by eliminating one of Celine's loyal supporters, he might endear himself to the true Emperor.
So you were caught
I can't
in
say
politics.
if Robert's plan would have worked. I didn't care. There was good coin offered, and I took it. By the time Sir Robert's involvement was uncovered, I was long gone. Of course, the Grand Duke disavowed any knowledge of the act and publicly condemned it. Robert killed himself. Poison in his wine. Another victim of the great game.
Huh. You murdered his family?
My reports say that Callier was with his family. You had them all slaughtered.
I didn't know Callier would be traveling with his family. I assumed only soldiers, armed guards. My men have been told to eliminate everyone. They'd seen war. They thought they were defending their country. No one likes to think about that. But it's names that carry power in this world. Bloodlines. Heirs.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
No matter how leaders like Celine or Gaspard pretend the game is played, that's how real war is waged.
It shouldn't be that way.
That shouldn't be how wars are fought. There's no need.
War is unfair, and the sky is blue.
Huh.
But you're right. There was no need for what I did.
So what did you tell your men?
You got your men to help you. What did you tell them?
They didn't know who they were attacking. I told them it was an important mission. They trusted me without question. Just as your men trust you.
Huh. Our cause is just.
Our men follow me because they believe our cause is righteous.
They believe it because that's what you tell them.
Huh. I want to know something else.
There's another thing I'm still wondering.
Yes.
Who is Mornay?
The man on the gallows, Mornay. Who was he?
My second in command. He was a good man. When I heard he'd been caught, I was resolved to stop his execution. Couldn't let another die for my mistake.
Alright, I have to go.
That's all for now.
Discuss the situation with Cullen. Oh, he's here.
I have Liliana's report on Tom Rainier.
And? Summarize it for me.
Give me the overview.
Looks like our friend was once a respected captain in the Imperial Orlesian army.
So that was
Before
true.
the Civil War, he was turned, persuaded to assassinate one of Celine's biggest supporters.
So it looks like what he
Led
told
a
me
group
was
of
true.
fiercely loyal men on this mission, and told them nothing of it. His men took the fall for him. A few lucky ones, like Mornay, managed to escape.
Thank you.
This is helpful, or at least educational.
Don't blame yourself. We all made this mistake. What do we do now? Blackwater... Rainier has accepted his fate, but you don't have to. We have resources.
That's true.
If he's released to us, you may pass judgment on him yourself.
Aha, that's an interesting idea. What would you do?
If it were up to you, what would happen?
What he did to the men under his command was unacceptable. He betrayed their trust, betrayed ours. I despise him for it.
Huh.
And yet he fought as a warden, joined the Inquisition, gave his blood for our cause.
Yeah.
And the moment
Even if
he
it was a
shakes off
lie.
his past, he turns around and owns up to it. Why?
Well, people change.
He wanted to change.
They
To
can
prove
change.
that he'd really left his past behind, he had to face up to it.
Saving Mornay the way he did took courage. I'll give him that.
Yep, it did.
But I can't tell you what to do.
Get him out.
Have Rainier released to us.
We must move quickly. We can explore our options back at Skyhold.
Let me guess, it's an operation. Yup. New operations available. Order the advisors to find a way to release Rainier from prison. Huh. Okay. How I get him out may be limited at the time because I actually have a couple other people doing operations right now. I mean, Liliana, she's going to be occupied getting that message to the hero for Eldon for quite a while. Hopefully, though, within the next couple of videos, it'll be done, depending on how many videos I decide to record on this day, during this recording session I'm doing. Okay. So according to this... Alright. So now... Actually, before we head back to Skyhold, why don't we go ahead and... I go ahead and check the shops. Like right here. See if there are any new decorations or customization options I can buy. Let's take a look. Ah, yes. Velveteen, silk, cotton. Kunari glass, or Legion glass. Ferelden glass. Drapery. Banner, a Templar Order banner crown. An ornamentation for a Templar banner. A banner bearing the emblem of the Templar Order. Drapery. Drapery. Inquisition drapery. Huh. Let me get that. Chantry banner crown. Ornamentation. Huh. I don't recall having banner crowns before. Okay. Oh. Didn't I already pick that up? Or, like, have that? Oh, I guess not. There we go. Picked up another new song. 19 of 21. 3 Little Empresses. Alright, now let me head over here. Check out the 2 little shops over here. Let's see. Gotta remind myself what some of these actually sell. Ah, this has recipes for, like, tonics. I see. Oh, books. Walking the Fade, a harrowing. Recovered from Adamant Fortress. Huh. Codex entries, I guess. There we go. Alright. Huh. Alright, let's see. Wilven.
Inquisitor, welcome. Thanks to your investment, I have all manner of runners scouring the wake of your adventures. If there's a tome that eludes you, I will endeavor to fill the gaps.
Huh.
I will not deny you a good story nor valuable information.
Nice. Nice. Alright, now here, let's see. More schematics. Even more schematics there. Oh, that's it. Okay. So now, let's head back to Skyhold. And see what options we have about getting Tom out of prison. And getting him released to us. And I guess then I can be able to judge him. On my gigantic Kirkwall throne. Seriously, Iron Throne, eat your heart out. I still can't get over how huge that throne is. It's so tall. I think while we're at it, I think I'll also try and unlock the area that begins the Jaws of Draken DLC. Since that's one of the main reasons why I waited so long to continue this playthrough.
Inquisitor?
Alright, let's take a look. Let's see. Orlais. Aha! Rainer's Release, an alternative. If you think it worthwhile, we can have Tommy, previously known to us as Blackwall, released from Valerie prison, which he awaits justice. Keep in mind, Inquisitor, that he wanted in Orlais for the massacre, which claimed the lies. What's the other one? What's this other thing here? It informs me that your contacts in the underworld could have aided in having released from prison, merely masked the Inquisition's involvement. Okay, so either connections, secrets, or forces. Either way, let's see. I can request a special dispensation from the Orlesian throne, allowing Tom Rainier to be transferred to the Inquisition custody. This may anger some, but after Halam Shiral, they owe us a favor. 2 problems, 1 solution. There was a traitor to your cause, a man similar in build and appearance to Rainier. We bind and gag him and have him take Rainier's place. He is condemned instead, and the world believes that Rainier has paid the price. Wow. Forces. We can storm the prison with a small force and take Rainier into custody. Prison guards will oppose us. We should be prepared for casualties. Nah. Connections is the best way. There we go. Alright. So, we've done that. I think that should be a judgment available now. And if so, we'll go to our gigantic throne and judge him. Yep. See? Judge Rainier at Skyhold. Let's do that. I still can't get over how tall this throne is.
For judgment this day, Inquisitor, I must present Captain Tom Rainier, formerly known to us as Warden Blackwall. His crimes... Well,
I'm aware.
You are aware of his crimes.
Yes, I am.
It was no small expense to bring him here, but the decision of what to do with him is now yours.
Thank you. Oh, Tom. I hate to see you like this.
I didn't think this would be easy, but it's harder than I thought.
Another thing to regret. What did you have to do to release me?
Josephine called in a few favors. There are enough people out there who owe the Inquisition.
And what happens to the reputation the ambassador has so carefully cultivated?
I'm sure she
The
can
world will
take care of
learn
herself.
how you've used your influence. They'll know the Inquisition is corrupt.
Huh. This will be forgotten.
Once the world is back to normal, no one will even remember this.
I'll remember.
Oh,
I
Tom.
accepted my punishment. I was ready for all this to end.
We still need your help.
Why would you stop it? What becomes of me now?
Free him to make amends for his crimes. Give Rainier to the wardens once this is over. Keep him in servitude. Wow. Look at what that line is. I own you. Your lie continues. Nah. I actually think the wardens will decide, because then maybe they'll have him actually become a warden. Then it'll be like he won't have to live a lie anymore.
Blackwall intended you join the Wardens. I will let them decide your fate. But only when Corypheus is dead. For now, Tom Rainier, the Inquisition needs you.
As you command.
Huh. This is a chance to atone.
Blackwall gave you the chance to atone through action, not merely punishment. I find I can do no less.
I am grateful for this, Inquisitor. And I will serve for as long as I can.
Nice. Thank you, Tom. Alright, quest completed. So I'm guessing we now have Tom back with us. Oh, hold on. There's an exclamation point over here. With Who's that?
Inquisitor?
Consequences of Blackwall's lie operation. Uh-oh. Varric? Who is this?
I appreciate the warning, but you shouldn't have come yourself. What if the guild found out, or what's his name?
Are you worrying for me or for yourself?
Oh, hi, Laura Bailey.
A little of column A, a little of column B. I am the expendable
Always
one,
great to hear
after all.
your lovely voice in games.
Don't worry, I'll protect you. We'll just have to... Well, this is a surprise. You're the Inquisitor, right? Bianca Davry, at your service.
What? Wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. Are you the Bianca? Oh, I have to ask this. Bianca, like the crossbow? Is she the Bianca that the crossbow was named after? What?
Your name is Bianca?
Varric,
It's a
fess
common
up.
Name. Half the girls in the Merchants Guild are named Bianca. The other half are named Helga. I lucked out.
Oh my goodness, Varric. He always said that's a story he would never tell. He would never tell us why he named his crossbow Bianca. Is this why? Is she the Bianca that it was named after? Oh my goodness. So wait, you're a friend of Varric?
I take it you're a friend of Varric's.
Who isn't a friend of Varric's? You have met him before, right?
That is a good point. It's a pleasure.
Any friend of Varric's is welcome here.
Be careful saying things like that. Some of his friends you don't want to meet.
Huh.
But not much scares off the Carta, does it? You probably don't bat an eye.
Ah, the Carta.
Bianca's got a lead
Yep,
on
I
where
remember.
Corypheus got his red lyrium.
The site of
Really?
Barton's
She
Folly,
does?
The tag Varric found has been leaked.
Huh.
There's a Deep Roads entrance crawling with strange humans carting out red lyrium by the handful.
Really? Who leaked the location?
Who could have given away the Tig's location?
There were a few people who knew. Hirelings from the expedition, a couple of close friends.
How they found out isn't important. What matters is we know where they are now.
Huh. Alright, and Bianca knows where it is?
If it's such a secret, how do you know about it, Bianca?
I told her. Right
Varric.
after the expedition, I wrote and told Bianca what we found. I had artifacts that needed buyers, and she had more contacts that would pay for them. Plus, I owed her.
Huh, okay. Wasn't the Tig in Kirkwall?
You can get there from Orlais? It's a long way to the free marches.
The deep roads are all connected. Or they used to be. Collapses and such. Some of them on purpose.
They really are roads. They spanned the Dwarven Empire, went to every corner of the continent, maybe further. In theory, you can get to any Tig using the deep roads, but in practice, there's a reason nobody uses them anymore.
Uh-huh. Is that their only way in?
How do we know they're not using multiple entrances to get to the Tig?
Navigating the deep roads isn't like the surface. There's no accurate maps of the whole system, and there are cave-ins, darkspawn, lava floods. If you find a route that gets where you're going, you don't deviate. Trying to find another way could be deadly.
Uh-huh. We should shut this down.
We need to deal with this. As long as he has this source, Corypheus is that much more powerful.
I couldn't agree more.
I'll keep an eye on their operation. If you're interested in shutting it down, you've got my help.
Nice.
Try not to leave me waiting too long, Varric. I've got my own work to do, you know.
Right. That's not going to be trouble at all. Let me know when you want to head to the entrance.
Okay.
What can I do for you, your inquisitorialness?
Please don't call me that. Let's talk about that lead.
About that lead of yours, Varric.
Sure. The sooner we take care of it, the better.
Do you trust the
Do you
information?
think this lead of hers is real?
Bianca's too much of a researcher to pass me information without verifying it first. But if you're asking whether she'd lie to us, maybe set us up, it's possible. Not likely, though. She risked the wrath of the guild coming in person. A message would have sufficed. Whatever she found in that entrance shook her up. That worries me.
Huh, okay. That's all.
Carry on.
Ha! Look at the name of that quest. Alright, let's see. Let's get that off the screen. There we go. Actually, before we go unlock the area for the Jaws of Draken DLC, let's go see if we can talk to Blackwall. Ow. My short, stubby legs helps prevent me from getting hurt from falling long distances. I realize he still has the name Blackwall above his head, not Rainier. Hello, Tom.
Inquisitor?
So what do I call you now?
How shall I refer to you? Rainier or Blackwall?
I've gotten used to Blackwall. Perhaps we could treat it as less of a name and more of a title.
Huh,
Almost
okay.
like Inquisitor. Reminds me of what I ought to be.
That's a noble sentiment.
Everyone needs something to aspire to.
Exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Okay.
Is there anything you actually know about the Wardens, or did you make it all up?
That's a good question.
I made very little up. I also feared you knew enough to contradict me.
Huh.
Warden Blackwall told me a bit before my initiation, but it is a secretive order. Not even the most senior wardens know all there is to know.
So when you think about it, the reason that I, didn't really take him that much with the Adamant quest or have him involved that much, because when you think about it, every time we would ask him about things involving Grey Wardens, like why about Corypheus and the calling and all that, if he said he was being affected or not or something, it was all a lie. And so when in hindsight you go, man, it was all a lie. Just bringing him along thinking, oh, we have a Grey Warden, he knows all about this. Nope. He knew nothing. So you never heard the calling, see?
Now we know why you were never worried about Corypheus's calling.
Exactly.
Yes. I have none of the Warden's abilities and none of the drawbacks. Still, I would have fought through the darkest pits of the deep roads like any true Warden. There's more to it than being able to sense Darkspawn. Warden Blackwall would have agreed.
Huh. You helped Adamant's Wardens.
The Wardens at Adamant listened to you. They saw you as one of their own.
He wasn't there. I didn't take him with me.
It takes an outsider to show how much of yourself you've lost. I never understood the reality of being a Warden. I only saw the ideal. I suppose I reminded them of something they'd forgotten.
Huh. You idolize them.
You have a lot of respect for the Wardens.
They take all men, from the most noble to the most despicable, and make them equals.
It's kind of like the,
To believe something like that was possible.
It's kind of like, the Night's Watch in Game of Thrones. Why were you recruited?
Why did Blackwall want to recruit you?
He never told me. I don't know what he saw that day besides some wreck starting a bar fight. That night, I taught some village militia a painful lesson about harassing the tavern girl. Didn't know I had an audience.
Huh. A noble act.
I can see why the Warden was impressed.
You're assuming my intentions were noble. Told the girl to keep the wine coming. She couldn't, not with those louts bothering her.
Ah,
To be done.
I see. Okay, that's enough for now.
We'll continue this another time.
I'm here.
Thoughts on the
What do
Inquisition?
you think of the Inquisition?
I just know that you could shake this world to its foundations if you willed it.
Okay.
We should return to our duties.
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
Oh, Tom. There's Master Dennett. Alright, now let me go back to the operations table. And see about unlocking the new area. I'm also curious what level it is. If I can do it now, or if it's only meant for like even like higher level later on. I'm at level 19, so doing pretty good at the moment. Let's take a look. And there are other operations that popped up, I believe. Let's see, is there any new ones over here? Ah, what's this? The consequences of Blackwall's lie. Huh. A letter written in fine hand. The issue of Tom Rainier has been settled, but this deception has had far-reaching consequences. Had we not used the Grey Warden treaties, we might have found ourselves in so awkward a position. As it is, we receive daily messages from all quarters demanding we make reparations. We must do something. I'm sorry, did we embarrass a duchess at a soiree by stepping on her gown, or was the sky torn open and heaven beset by an ancient darkspawn magister? We needed the gold, we needed the men. You would have persuaded someone to part with them, with or without the treaties. We are not making reparations for doing what we had to do, what no one else could have done. Don't forget, we are now allied with the Wardens. If we had no authority to consort before, we do now. Huh. Josephine says, do we want the Inquisition to survive beyond Corypheus' defeat? We won't always be at war. Why alienate allies when it would take so little to appease them? Let's return with what was taken under false pretense and put these treaties aside. Or, Cullen says, we step forward, not back, no apologies. What happened with the Wardens gives us more authority than ever to use the treaties. Cullen's got a point. Yeah, let's side with Cullen this time.
Inquisitor.
Have him deal with that. Over here. Oh, over here is obtain the amulet. Can't do that yet. Down here, here it is. Frostback Basin. Minimum suggested level is 20. Huh. And I'm at, what, 19? Huh. Perhaps we might put this off for a bit, but Then again, I could just unlock it. Unlock the area, at least. The University of Orlais has vouched for Professor Kenrick. If he says there is something worthwhile in Prospect Basin, we should investigate. Well, the other operation I really want to do is this one up here, the name of our enemy. According to Dorian, it might be possible to discover who Corypheus once was. Knowing he was human could make him less attractive to Dementor zealots who think of him as a god. Acquiring this information, however, is more difficult than one might suppose. Such ancient information could be found in the Magisterium's library in Minrathous, but the Grand Archivist has so far replied to our messages with polite misdirection. Dorian says he is the king of this particular castle, and knows it. He might be blocking our efforts out of allegiance to Corypheus, or simply because he can. So, whoever I can use, I can't in this operation right now. They are busy. So, down here is the next main, what Pride had wrought. So, but we're not going to be doing that yet. Not for a little while. After all, we have plenty of other quests to deal with. So, why don't we, when we come back, I think we'll focus on some Inner Circle quests. We have, of course, the one with going after Samson. We have the one with Liliana. Looking at these here. Yep. We also have helping out Varric, and we have helping out Cole, but we need to do the operation in order to do that. So I think we'll focus on maybe these. Not really in any particular order in the next video or in the next couple of videos. So we have a bit to do here. As you can see, I still have side stuff here, including rescue Sutherland on the Storm Coast. So we may do that as well. Okay. Just taking a look at some of these. Okay, still have quite a bit of little stuff to do, but I think we'll focus on the Inner Circle quest when we come back. Stay tuned!